Jersey roll.
Yep.
That bike smelled like shit.
Yeah. Ford Hewitt.
How's my hair look?
It looks gorgeous, baby. Seriously, 6 months, bro. Not cutting that shit.
Why 6 months? It's gonna get hot. It's gonna get real hot.
I'm gonna be sweating buckets.
I'm sweating buckets now. Waved you, but I can't get my hand off the fucking wheel. So when you brake, you want to use both of them equally. What I do is I grab the brake on the bars to kind of indicate that I'm slowing down, because people don't fucking pay attention.
Right.
So people never see it, ever. So don't assume they do. So if you gotta sit there and wait, you know what, fuck it, sit there and wait, it don't matter. Fuck the green light. So when you brake, like I said before, you just kinda wanna flicker it, and then ease your foot on rear brake, don't grab the front because you're gonna be really upset what happened. And then, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. But again, the main thing is none of these people fucking see it. You can do this all day, they ain't gonna see it. So. That's pretty straightforward. I mean, there's your clutch. So now I'm in first, and just ease the clutch out. This clutch is pretty worn, so you'll be all right. You just ease it out, give it a little throttle, give it a little. Don't, and then ease the clutch out because we're gonna have a problem. But just ease it out. We'll go in the driveway, we'll do a lesson. And then shift in, if you want to shift up a gear, grab the clutch, shift up, shift down. When you want to go down a gear, you go down. When you want to go up a gear, you go up. Yep. If you pull up to a stoplight, you just keep doing this till it stops. And then you don't downshift yet. We'll get to that. If you get nervous about a speed, just grab the clutch and coast through it and then figure it out on the other end. And pick up your feet. Don't drag your feet. Go ahead. I figure here you could hurt yourself the most, as opposed to in the driveway of the house. All right, so go around the other side, hop on the bike. So when you get on, grab that brake. That way it doesn't roll on you. Nope, that's the throttle. You don't want to do that yet. Right? So don't touch nothing else yet. Let go.
Oh, you can turn it?
Well, yes and no. Is that easier for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here, let me just for comparison. Try 3.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. So, kick your kickstand up. Okay, grab a hold of the clutch. Grab a hold of it, yep. And then put your hand on the brake.
Yeah.
Now take both feet off the ground. Put them on the bike like you're riding it. Okay? So your balance is kind of like cocked to the side, so you'll kind of want to even yourself out a little bit. So turn yourself this way a little bit. There you go, that's better. More comfortable or no?
Yeah, this leg feels awkward.
That leg feels awkward. Well, you're on the brake pedal. You don't need to be hovering over it all day. So put the sole of your shoe on that. Yep, just like that. Just like that. You're kind of like you're about ready to pounce on something, right?
Yep.
But you put both feet on the ground. The bike is perfectly sized for you. Because you can just barely touch the ground. You know, like. So put your feet back on. Don't let go of this because I'm going to be real pissed off.
I'm not gonna let go.
Push the pedal down. Okay, that's first gear.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're in gear.
Yeah.
Alright, so put your feet back on the ground. Okay. I'm going to move away and you're going to ease that clutch out.
Okay.
Don't touch the throttle, just get ease into the clutch.
Should I keep my hand on the brake right now?
Once I step away, no. Because you want it to go forward, but I just want you to feel that, okay? So ease, take your hand off the brake. Yep, right on there. Ease the clutch out till you start to go forward.
That's really in it.
It'll go. Pull the clutch back in. So you feel it? All right. So just get that feel. So you start to hear the RPMs kind of die out a little bit. That's when you just ease on the throttle. So try to ease on the throttle and let the clutch out so it won't stall out. So just try it. Okay, clutch in. Alright. When you have the clutch in, make sure the clutch all the way in. Because even though it's not engaged, it doesn't mean it's not hovering.
Okay.
And if it hovers, it gets hot, and then there's a problem. So, try it.
Just go.
If you have any problem,
Clutch. Brake.
yes, grab that clutch. Okay, if you start to feel wobbly, grab the clutch, put your foot on that brake over there, and then try to go on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, but don't fucking,
Like I did in class.
right, if you get off, just grab that clutch. Okay, straight up.
I want to keep the clutch all the way in.
Wait, what?
You lift this up.
I can hear you.
Okay. When I want to, like, so I'm, every time I grab the clutch, I'm grabbing for Jesus, basically. Like,
No, when you grab the clutch, that means that you're not driving the wheel. You're just gliding.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's all it means. That means there's no power being transferred. So you can lay on that, but as long as the clutch is in, you're fine. All right, so when you grab a hold of it, try to go flat palm. Don't grab like that, because then you're going to have problems. So just make sure that clutch is in. Okay? All right, fine. Grab the clutch. Grab the brake. Put your feet down. It ain't that bad.
No, it's not. It's just, it needs to be on 2 wheels again.
Oh, go ahead. Stay in first gear.
Yeah.
If you want to go into neutral, put your foot on the pedal. Push down so you know you're in first.
Yeah.
Put it underneath and just ease up slowly until you see the light. There you go. Now ease the clutch out to make sure you're not in gear. You're neutral. So push the clutch in, grab a gear, and go around the circle. really, this bike is pretty idiot proof. You just, whenever you feel comfortable, I wouldn't go, split the difference between 2 and 8, probably like 5.
I was going to say like 4. Alright.
Whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay.
Try it out, grab a gear, see what you get.
I did it.
Go ahead. No, leave it. No, that's fine. As long as you got the clutch in.
Start it in neutral?
Nope, as long as you got the clutch in. Go ahead. There you go.
The right clutch. The right two.
Yeah.
I figured out.
Yeah, right there. Just gotta give it a little RPM, not too much, just a little bit. There you go. Nope. That's okay. You dropped it.
I did.
Alright? When you start to feel a little iffy about it, just grab it.
Okay.
So, go back up. Alright, so just ease the clutch out till it drags, and then just give it a little RPM, that's all.
I don't hear it dragging though.
No, you'll feel it. You feel the vibration the way it is now?
Yeah.
When the clutch engages, wait till you feel the vibration. It feels smoother as opposed to... What about there? You feel it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, nope.
I'll let go of it again.
Okay.
I will get it.
That's-
You
that's-
gotta do this enough time. Right there.
Alright, so just give it a little throttle. Look at the dragon. Go around this way. Hey, go around the other way. I ain't walking. Hey. You went first?
get to the point and then just let go. It's in first now. It wasn't before.
It was not in first.
No, it was in second.
So somehow you got up to third gear. So when you start in second or third or whatever
It
you're
don't
feeling,
work, Bo.
it don't work that well. So
I
try
know
one more
what the
time.
problem is.
There you go. Now try it again.
I'm letting go, like I'm jerking it. I'm just singing that fucking song.
Hop on for a sec. There you go. So just watch me.
Well, I think my problem is what I'm doing, and I know what I'm doing.
You're just going.
I'm waiting to hear it and feel it at the same time. Then once I start, I just throttle and completely let go.
You see how it goes? You hear that rattling sound?
Yeah.
You gotta get used to it, that's all.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to give it a little RPM. There's nothing wrong with that. But just remember, the more RPM you get, the more
know.
clutch you let out, the faster you're gonna go on takeoff.
I
So if
know.
you, that's nothing compared to, you know?
Right turns are fucking different than left turns.
Well, yeah, we gotta get you uncomfortable at some point.
Yeah, it happens.
So grab the clutch. Yep. All right, so far so good. Grab the gear. Okay. Make sure when you grab that gear, your foot's on that back rest. You don't want to be fucking swinging out in the breeze. Okay. Ease out the clutch. Give it a little RPM. Don't be afraid, but don't burn it out. There you go. Ease the clutch out. I'm good. Okay. Make sure when you grab that clutch to coast, make sure it's in.
Okay.
Okay? What do you got?
I can't feel it switch gears. Like, I'm in first now.
Yep.
I get it up to neutral.
No, so kick it back down to first.
Yeah.
Now act like you're gonna grab second, but own it. There you go.
But it's neutral. I can't get it to go.
Push it back down.
Yeah.
No, don't do nothing. Let me use your foot as a pry bar.
Yeah.
Real quick. Move your foot off the pedal. We probably can't do it because we're not rolling.
Really?
But when you get it, just fucking rip up on it.
Can it skip a gear? Can it go from like,
If you hit it twice, sure.
like that's what I'm not feeling. I know I'm in first, but when I pick it up in the neutral, I like don't feel the difference. You know what I mean?
You won't because the RPM, because you're not spinning it yet. But once you get on it, obviously the speed goes higher. When you downshift, you feel it because the motor's got to spin up and slow the thing down. And
Yeah.
so, but you'll know when all of a sudden your RPMs are going up, but you're not moving anywhere. You're in neutral.
Right.
So you just, when you pull up on it, rock that heel back and really give it a yank. That's all. You ain't gonna hurt nothing.
I'll do a couple more times and we can go around Travel Square or whatever.
Sure, do whatever you want.
I don't like this parking lot. The fucking cars make me nervous.
Well, that's actually kind of why I had the idea of coming here, because it's the same on the road. These people ain't gonna fucking see it, let alone a parking lot.
Yeah.
So it's a controlled chaos, more or less.
I appreciate it.
I do what I can. I know.
I did it again.
That's okay.
Did it again.
There's a clutch in. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Right about there, it's engaging. So ease it out, but grab a little RPM. There you go. Nope. Why? Don't drop it. Don't.
I know.
Just ease it out that last little bit.
But
Don't be
it won't
nervous.
even- Like I can still have the clutch on and throttle it
Yeah.
and still go. That's what I don't.
Ease it out.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Now just continue to ease it out.
This is how I'm learning.
It's okay. I don't like the bug that much. Nope. See,
Fucker. So
just ease it out.
That's what I'm trying. Like I get to a certain point at the end of my fingers and I just want to let it go.
Well, don't do that.
I know.
So, nice and easy. You got a ways to travel.
Yeah. So basically,
Right there. Now just ease it.
and throttle at the same time.
Ease it. Yep. Ease it. You see? All right. So you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ease it out.
One more time. I get to here.
Little throttle. All right. So hold on. No. So I see your problem.
Yeah.
Pull the clutch in. Start it up. Okay. You start easing the clutch out. Watch the gauge. You see how it drops down? You're not actually stalling it because of the clutch. You're stalling it because there's not enough RPM.
Right.
So give it some RPM. There you go. Ease the clutch out, but give it more RPM. A little more. Yep. There you go. You got it in gear?
Yeah. Now it's in neutral. Look at what's kicked down.
Now you're in gear.
Yeah.
Put it in neutral. You think you're neutral?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, look at that. You good?
Yeah. I have a question.
Okay.
Do I have to clutch it when I go to kick it downshift?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, because I did it.
I know. And when you grab it, like, you only got to move it a little bit,
Yeah.
but until you understand that, grab it the whole fucking
way,
swing.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so put the kickstand out, get out the bike.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
We'll just stitch it up tight and we'll be ready. We won't even get into signals and stuff like that. Fuck them.
I can signal if they want me to. I just go by Jesus' signal.
Jesus the signal?
Yeah. I pray.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh, cute girl. See, now I don't know if they would have saw me, so I went way over the other side.
Right.
And I see this guy, it ain't worth it. So that car, I can make it, but if for some reason you're not comfortable, don't fucking go. Plus, if you get like really nervous, you'll just drop it and then we'll be stuck here at a really awkward moment. So when you want to grab a gear, you'll hear it go in. So, it clicks. The faster you go, the more stable it is. You need to kind of... Also, with this lightweight bike, if it's a ground breeze, it'll put you in the place you want. As we found out on the bypass. Full brake. Downshift.
Yeah.
Downshift. I cut corners because I don't give a fuck. Now you know what it feels like.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because if you grab it too much, it's gonna go.
Can you use the front brake?
Yeah. You want to split it 50-50. I only use the front brake to indicate I'm slowing down and the rear brake to really do the braking. I probably should have looked behind us when I grabbed the brake, but fuck it. So now there's nobody behind you, there's no cars coming. Take a minute to stretch out your hand because it's gonna get uncomfortable on the throttle. Enjoy the fucking weather, whatever you want to do. Ease the clutch out. feel like taking the turn wide, take the turn wide. Who cares?
Yeah.
You got a whole lane, you only take up 2 feet. Fuck it. So nice and ease on the throttle. Don't jerk it forward. Don't jerk it backwards. See the pothole and man cover. Try to get around it. If you look at it, you'll focus on it. And look to where you want to go.
That's what I remember.
All right? Look to where you want to go, not to what you want to hit. So you can do what the guy did and keep your head like... But I don't do that. Sometimes you take a corner too tight, so just adjust your speed. No begging. Sometimes if you take it too wide, speed up. If you get comfortable leaning in, don't lean your leg in. Put it back on the bike and lean your outside leg out. Or just sit up. So you can feel the balance of the bike right now. And if I lean in, it does whatever I want. But don't do that, because even I don't know how to do it. If you figure it out, let me know.
Okay.
So then if you want to take a tight turn, you get uncomfortable, take it slow. Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Again, who the fuck cares, as long as they don't hit you. You don't really want to shift in a turn, because then you upset the balance of the bike. So if you're in a gear, run it. And if you're at too high of a gear or too low of a gear, we'll put the clutch in, ease into the straight part, and then grab a different gear. And this is kind of jerky when you get on the throttle, but I mean, it only weighs 200 pounds, so it is what it is. It's got no power, but... I wouldn't really recommend doing this so you get comfortable with the bike, but you can feel in your hips the movement. People like to stop at stop signs. I think of them as a suggestion. So you want to use your blinker. You forget about it, you'll remember at some point. I mean, the mirrors work. The problem is that these little mirrors are the best to see behind you. That makes you know that you have your cleavage showing, but aside from that, it really doesn't do much.